Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Light of Grace, and this is Grace. It's time for another channeled message from the divine and the universe. But first of all, I want to say thank you for your continued support. For all my subscribers, thank you very much. And for my new viewers, I'm hoping that there's something about this message that will resonate with you. And if it does, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell button so you can be notified of any new readings that I might have for you. This is a collective message for everyone coming from the divine and the universe. Okay, let's start. These are all pre-selected because I'm not gonna shuffle, because the last time I remember shuffling in front of the camera, things are flying. Okay, so I haven't even seen much of this card, so we're all gonna be seeing this together at the same time. Okay, so this first card is going to be how you see your life or your situation. And it says here, the nomadic wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap now, don't crawl back and hide. This collective, or I should say a lot of you, have been lifting weight, or have you been carried weight? This is you sitting in the dark, and there's a weight on top of you. You might see it at this as in life in general, as there's a weight that you're carrying right now. Is a lot of responsibilities, a lot of burdens, a lot of problem that is weighing down on you, or your situation is weighing down on you. You're standing on your ground. You're not giving up despite of this weight that you have. You're still there, not feeling crushed, but still sitting in the dark with the hope and faith that things gonna get better. But what you're not seeing here is that there's a lot of green lush of bushes and trees and flowers and stuff. And you're not seeing it because this thick rock here, that's all you can see. You can't see on top of it. Meaning to say that there is a solution. There is a positive outcome. There is hope. Whatever this thing that you're going through. Eight of Air, Page of Air, Eight of Fire, Chariot. A lot of you feels like you're stuck in this. It's a trap that you've been sitting in for quite a while, or recently, that you feel like you can't get out of it. But a lot of you are a fighter. I mean, you're not giving up. You keep moving forward, but there's a lot of you also that feel stuck. The divine knows what you're going through. They can see you. They know the situations and the feelings that you are going through. The divine is seeing that you are on your head. There's a lot of things in your head. There's a lot of worries, maybe a lot of overwhelming thoughts, or you are all in your head, or you overthink. And they see, the universe and the divine see there's a lot of thing going on in your life that it's so forceful that you just don't know what to do with it. The divine wants you to know that you can get out of it, that there is movement. This chart here is telling me that there's going to be movement coming in that you're not expecting with the 8 of fire in here. The divine is also letting you know that you have to cut down the thinking. You have to cut down the worrying. You have to cut down the anxiety that you're feeling. You have to let go of these energies of feeling trapped. You can do this. You just have to open your mind and yourself that you can get yourself out of it by removing the swords one at a time. And then you're going to realize that you're not bound to anything, that you can do this, that you can remove all this negativity, all these worries, all this stress that is happening in your life. But yes, a lot of things happening that you have no control of. But you have the control in your mind. You are the only one that can control your mind and nobody else. You can filter what goes in your head. If you're going to continue grabbing all those negative energies to your head, or kind of get those negative energy to be living in your head, then yes, you are the one that causes the stress too. Not just the circumstances and the situation that is happening around you and towards you, but it's also you're letting the negative energy to affect you. The divine is saying to have a strong mind. The divine is saying that you can do this. That despite of this negativity or this problem that's really weighing down on you, that you can do this. You just have to filter the things that going on in your head. Welcome the positivity, release the negativity. Or if there is a negative situation that's happening in your life right now that's really weighing down on you, really weighing down on you, you have to see it in a positive light. You have to see it, why this thing is happening in my life. Why do I have all this problem? If you only have one problem, why this specific problem is in my life right now? Why is it overwhelming? Why is it bothering me? Why is it stressing me out? Ask the question. Is there anything that I have to understand in this situation? Is there anything that I have to understand about my life? Because everything that's happened in our life, there's always a reason. There's always a reason to why things happen in our life. For a good purpose. For us to know who we are, for us to know how capable we are, for us to know how strong we are, for us to know how creative we are in solving the problems of life. It's a matter of how you see your situation. It's how you communicate that situation to your head, to your thoughts. Because these situations, these problems that we or you are all facing, it's there for a reason. We have no control. We cannot pick, oh, I'm okay with that problem. Oh, I don't like that problem. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, I don't want that thing to happen to my life. Oh, I want that thing to happen to my life. We can't pick what happened to our life. Because then what's going to happen? There's nothing for us to learn because there's no problem to solve. There's no problem to figure out. There's no reason to remind us how strong we are, how weak we are, how much we see ourselves, small, big, strong, weak. There is no challenge. There's got to be some challenge in our life for us to know that we matter, that we are smart, that we can do this, that we are strong. The divine is letting you know that you can balance this. You can balance the negative and the light. That you can move forward with the dark energy. That you can move forward with the negative energy. That you can move forward with problems of life. We can move forward. It's just a matter of how we move forward with the problem. Do we let the problem bother us? Do we let the problem engulf us or eat us? If that's the problem, that is going to be a big problem. The divine is letting you know that if you see your problem as a challenge, it's like a crossword puzzle. You figure it out. And once you figure out the words and complete the puzzle, then you're going to feel good about yourself. It's a challenge. If you think of the problem as an intriguing puzzle, or it's like a mystery movie that you have to solve, then it would make your problem very interesting to solve. You might find it interesting enough to say, if I do this, would it help my situation? If I don't do that, do you think it's gonna work? It's a very interesting way of seeing problem, instead of seeing the problem as a freaking shitty situation. Again, the divine and the universe is telling you that you can do this, that you can move forward in life despite of what is going on, despite of what challenges that is happening in your life. It's a matter of how smart your mind is to work on this problem. How strong is your mind to figure this one out, to filter what's supposed to go to your brain and not. Creative writing, Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. Victory, Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Divine order, Archangel Raguel or Raquel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. The divine in the universe is asking you that if you have anything in your mind that's going on, that you have to start writing. It would help. Start recording your situation. One way to release the negative energies out of your body. It doesn't have to be just writing. It also can be finding the perfect person that you trust, that you can ventilate all these thoughts and worries and problems that you're going through. It's about not keeping all this weighing energy, but instead to learn how to vent it out in a writing way, in a communication way, or even in a praying way. And as far as the prayers, this Archangel Sandalphon is letting you know that if you pray, they heard you or they're hearing you. And they're letting you know to have faith. Sometimes when we pray, we ask things that we want to happen right away. But the truth is, Sometimes when we ask for answers, we ask for change, or we ask for solution, that it does not happen right away. It just does not click like that. I know, because I've gone through it. You have to start thinking that there's always a reason to why there's a delay in our requests for stuff. There is a delay of receiving answers, solution, or change in our life. Because God and the universe, they're working together to figure out what is the best way to solve your situation. And maybe what you're asking for may not be the best solution for you. Because God knows what's the best solution for you. God knows what is going to make you happy. God just wants you to have faith, to continue having faith, to continue believing in Him, and to have faith in yourself or within yourself. Because that faith is going to deliver you to your victory. It's going to deliver you to success. Sometimes what we ask is we don't get, but instead we get something else. But it still works out in your favor. It's for your highest good. Right now, whatever you're going through is meant to be. It's happening because... Wow, that was a cough. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. So going back to the divine order, it says here, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. What I'm getting out of this is the divine is letting you know that this thing is, whatever that this thing is happening in your life, it's supposed to happen. It's there to bring balance into your life, because right now, it's not balanced. It's not balanced. As you can see, the balance is not even here. And Archangel Raguel or Raquel is letting you know that don't see the problem as the actual problem, but look past through it. What is the problem? What is the message of this problem? What am I supposed to learn from this problem? Because that is the most important part of going through the problem, is what's the end game of this. If you gonna realize the reason of why your situation is here in the first place, then instead of thinking that your problem sucks, you're gonna feel like, okay, I'll take this challenge. Let me see how I can get out of this. Let me see how I can solve this. Because I want to see if I can attain the end goal of this. If I can attain what this thing is all about. Let me see. And by doing so, you're bringing the power out of you. You're giving yourself the power to control or to work on this problem instead of the problem working you. And with Archangel Michael here, remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Archangel Michael and the Divine is letting you know that you are loved. That you are a powerful being. That you are creative enough to work through this. To find solution in your problem. To get out of this. And plus, you're not alone. They're watching over you. They're seeing how you're working on this. And if you're not doing a good job finding solution to your problem, well, you know what? This is the time that you have to start using your head. And not be controlled by the negative thoughts. And have faith that you can do this, that you can actually turn this around. And knowing that the divine and the angels are watching over you. Again, they're letting you know that you're a powerful being, that you are very creative, and use your creativity and power to work on these problems, to work on these circumstances, to work on these challenges. Communicate clearly. Listen to your intuition. Meditation brings answers. What I'm getting out of this is that the divine is saying to meditate. And through that meditation, you communicate clearly what your concerns, your problems, or whatever thing that you're going through. You don't have to really sit in a room and be in a quiet place and close your eyes and do this. You can also do this as you were walking down the woods, as you're jogging, as you're looking at the beach, the ocean, the sky, wherever you can have access to the earth realm, where you can have access to the nature, where you can actually have peace and quiet time for yourself to communicate to the higher power and tell everything and anything that bothers you. You can ask them as much question as you want to ask. And you'll be surprised. The divine and the universe is going to communicate with you through the intuition. So you have to start listening to your intuition. Your intuition will tell you what to do. Your intuition will tell you what to add. Through your intuition, you're going to know the answers. Through your intuition, you're going to know what to do, what to feel, what to know, what to think through your intuition. But you have to build that communication between you and the higher power, between you and God and the universe. And trust that that communication is a way for you to be, I should say not to be, but more of an access to the higher power. It's more of it's kind of like a car, you know. You want to get to Disneyland, right? Say you live in LA, for example. You live in LA. You want to go to Disneyland, which is in Anaheim, California. To get to Disneyland, you have to drive. There's no way you can walk it, right? Not unless you're 2 blocks away from Disneyland. But let's say you live in Burbank. You have to drive from Burbank to Anaheim, and I don't know how long. It might be an hour driving with the traffic and all. That journey with the car, as you're driving, is a communication to get to the divine. The divine is the Disneyland. I hope it's a very good analysis. Not analysis, an example to kind of try to tell what I'm trying, try to explain what I'm trying to tell you. So build that. So buy a car or find a car to get you to Disneyland. As you are, same thing as here. Try to build that bridge between you and the divine. And the bridge is trust, communication, and having that moment to respect that time with the higher power. The divine is letting you know you have to start listening to your intuition. And you have to start learning how to communicate this to the people you care about, to the people that are concerned, to the people that involves in this problem. You have to learn how to communicate that clearly. And through communicating that clearly, you'll be able to find some answers instead of moping around, thinking this by yourself, overthinking and Next thing you know, you're going to be paranoid, you're going to be overwhelmed, you're going to be pessimistic and everything else. Just saying. So learn how to communicate. You'll be surprised how much truth you're going to get out of it. Next, a day filled with laughter is a day well spent. Madame Saffron, the secret to happiness is the realization that life is a gift. Maggie, hug someone today. What God wants you to know is that think of life as a gift, as it says here. The secret of happiness is the realization that life is a gift. It's a gift. We don't know what's in the box. We don't know what's going to come out. We might like it, we might not like it, which is the truth, right? Gift. Sometimes we don't like what we receive, and sometimes we love what we receive. That's life. Sometimes we go through shit, and sometimes we have a fabulous time. But we're not going to have a life that is so straight shit and it's all straight good or happy one. No. Life is supposed to be a challenge. Life is supposed to be up and down. That is life. Good, bad, happy, sad, boring, exciting. Because that's how we learn. That's how we can find out who we are. But if you stay in a positive energy, that no matter how much weight the problem is weighing down on you, or how much burden you're carrying in this world, if you smile, if you make yourself laugh, even in ridiculous joke, that is a gift. That is a beautiful gift that you're giving to yourself, because for that moment in time, you're letting this spark of joy to inhabit your body and your soul, and that's gonna spark and it's gonna spread in your soul. And it's gonna be worth it. The divine is asking you to hug someone today. As soon as you're done listening to this message, find somebody that you love and give them a hug. Okay? Earth magic, nature, rituals, charms. Respect your physical body, detox, rejuvenate, relax. This is what I was saying before, like what I was saying, and maybe going to nature, maybe go for a run, go for a walk, go for a swim, but be in nature. The divine is saying that natures will help you find some of that relief that you need in order to kind of give you an energy to move forward with this. We need to rejuvenate in order to deal with the problems of life. If our bodies are so exhausted, so drained, and no more power, that there is no way for us to get through with our problem, the challenges. The divine is saying, get enough sleep. Respect your body, because your body is the one that's going to deal with all this problem, and you have to be strong. If you respect things that you don't see, respect the one that you see, which is your body. Look at yourself in the mirror. And when you see yourself like a haggard person or exhausted or lack of sleep, you all have these eye bags and wrinkles and stuff. You don't look happy looking at yourself, because Yourself is looking back at you. Is looking back at you and say, this is your reflection. This is you. You're not liking it. That's sad. You're not liking yourself. Right? It's kind of sad when you look at yourself in the mirror and you're not liking what you're seeing. But that's you. You're supposed to like yourself no matter what. And if you see yourself looking haggard, all the wrinkles and all that stuff that you don't like, then hey, that's a reminder that you have to take care of your body. That's a reminder that it's time for you to prioritize yourself. Instead of focusing on these problems and just worries and being upset, you're not going to be solving anything by being upset and by complaining and by worrying and by being on your head. You're not solving anything. You're just going to make yourself look older and not so pleasant looking. You don't want that? Then start taking care of yourself. That is yourself. You gotta make yourself look beautiful and gorgeous and good looking. And when you take care of yourself, it would reflect out of your body. And then you're gonna be able to start taking care of the things that you need to take care of. But when you're exhausted, lack of sleep, you're hungry, you're losing weight, you're not gonna solve anything. It's just gonna affect your health. You're just gonna You're going to start having high blood pressure. Your blood sugar is going to go up. You're going to lose weight. Maybe somebody wants to lose weight, but anyway. Some who's just going to grow wrinkles. No energy. And for sure, that's something that you don't want to have. Or you don't want to see in the mirror. With the earth magic is here, there's magic in the woods. There's magic in the ocean. There's magic in the air, in the grass, in anything. There's magic. Animals that we see, the dogs that we take care of, like Brewster. Hi, Brewster. There's magic in them. You'd be surprised what wind, what air, what stone, what trees, what ocean, what water can do to us, what even a beautiful flower can do to our energy. There's magic around us. You just got to learn to see them. You just got to see them. Desk, pay attention to your work. Tulip, great passion. Target, a goal-oriented person. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. April. I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. The divine wants you to know that there is going to be an abundance coming your way. It could be April, but the April already passed. So maybe this whole abundance, this whole change, this whole beautiful things will come to realize this coming April. Next year. But there is this abundance coming your way, and it doesn't have to be April. When I say prosperity and abundance, abundance can be anything. It can be emotional abundance, it could be financial abundance, it could be abundance of food, But abundance is an energy of positive things, positive feelings that fill our souls with positive energy. Emotional abundance. Can you imagine if you have this joy in your heart, this love in your heart, in your life and around you? That's going to make you feel abundant. Pay attention to your work. The divine is asking, pay attention to your work. All right? For some of you, there is a great passion that's going to come. You're going to have an admirer if you're single. And if you're married, there's going to be a great passion between you and your partner. But there is passion for life here that's coming into your life. That you are a goal-oriented person. That you can do this. That you can organize your life. That you can manage your life. You just have to learn how to focus. You just have to learn how to use your abilities, your intuition. That it's time for you to start trusting your intuition. That it's time for you to start believing and start focusing on the things that's important, that matters. But there's also, for some of you, a person that's going to approach you who is going to be a mentor, who's going to be a guiding light, who's going to be helping you, smart enough, knowledgeable enough to help you with your situation. Again, trust yourself. Pay attention to your intuition, because through your intuition, the divine and the universe is speaking to you and telling you how to solve this problem, how to deal with the challenges of life, and how you can get out of this situation. This is your reading. This is the channeled message from the divine and the universe. I thank you so much. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye-bye.